Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to, got started just on time. Perfect. So good morning and welcome to Blissmonkey's Online Creativity Club. I am Blissmonkey. I'm a bit shaggy today. That's all right. Shagginess is fine and acceptable. Hey, good morning, Christian. So it is, you're on. Yes, I am on. Of course I am on. We're on every day. Monday to Thursday from 10 o'clock to 1 p.m. West Coast time, Pacific time. So, of course, for me, it's good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Christian. Hope you're doing well. So I got started yesterday on this. This I have gridded out. I don't know if you can see. I have no idea if you can see any of this, but this whole page has a very, very light grid on it in the shape of the image that I'm going to be working on. So this is the top of the page, and it comes down here to the bottom, and the whole page in the shape of the subject has been gridded out. So for today and probably 11 a.m. Very good, Ray. For today and probably the remainder of this week, I will be drawing our subject. I am doing a, let's see here, turn this off, no, turn this on. So I'm doing a TIE Fighter pilot. So it's a helmet, some reflective stuff on it. But it's a lot of dark and solid blacks. I don't know if you can see this, but here's our guy right here. It's a TIE Fighter pilot helmet. So a weird sleep last night. You know, whenever there's a shift in weather, we have weird sleep. I don't know if that affects you, Ray, or not, but it definitely affects my wife and I. When the rain starts coming in the wintertime, we just can't sleep at all. Really, Miss Vader on the table? Yeah, I know, it's a bare naked table, right? Crazy split shift sleep. Yes. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, my man. Anyway, yeah, so here we are. We got to get started on this. Here's our guy. So here's my grid. I have a center line here, center line here. I have letters going horizontally, and I have numbers going vertically. So I was talking to, I think it was Stefan, I can't, if I have his name correct, on Instagram, and yeah, you know, it's random really stuff. I call it sticky. It sticks to you and it kind of stays with you. And it's especially like internet interactions when you have a disagreement online, super sticky stuff, and that can just get under your skin really, really fast. So just, you know, watch out for that. Yeah, so I've got my grid ready to go. I was talking to Stefan yesterday, or Stefan. He was not sure about the purpose of a grid. So if I want to find like a very particular detail, the grid, I go down the letter and across the number, or I go down the number and across the letter, and I can pinpoint exactly on the grid where that detail is. So grids are used for precision, and they're an excellent tool. Of course, you can eyeball it and do your artwork that way. And that can create, if that's your style, that's how I used to do things. And it's great. It's fine. But if you need precision, especially to save time and not have to erase slight errors, grids are infinitely useful. A lot of artists or people who like art will complain that gridding is cheating somehow. Well, you have lines on the road. That's not cheating. That tells you which side of the road you need to be on. And a grid is exactly the same thing. It tells you, which side of the image, left side, right side, top, bottom, in a very specific way. It tells you exactly where you need to be. So drawing is a form of design. Designing requires precision. Grid is a precision tool. Right. Yeah, Christian. Gridding is super useful. On the monitor, is that your next drawing? Yes. This guy right here that's the Star Wars TIE Fighter pilot helmet. So you see, I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you see the grid? I don't know if you can see it because of the light, the way the screen is illuminated. I think you can see the line coming down here. And whoops, there's a line going across here. So those are my center. Can't see it. Yeah, it's too green. The illumination is preventing the detail of the grid. Anyway, so I'm just going to get started on this. I'm starting from the top, and I'm going down. So I'm going to use this image, which is upside down. Here's the top. So I'm going to do the outline all the way around, and then I'm going to fill in the rest. On this image, the super challenging part is going to be right here. There's one on either side. Also another one here. So you have like circles, 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 circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the logo consists of 6 concentric circles. It's going to take, unless I have a tool that can help me with that, I have to, hand draw it so that the circles are precise and concentric. So, and they're on the circle is on a shape, so there's a curve to it. So it's not just an oval. It's kind of got a weird oblong shape to it. Anyway, so I got to get that done, and I got to do that twice, and it's going to be very challenging. Christian, you're working on some unfinished drawings. Very good. Yeah, so you can see the grid now, right? So it's super up close. I don't know, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so I have 2 colors for the grid. This is purple color for the square inch, and I have an orange color for the 1/2 inch. So I know having a color variation makes the square inch and 1/2 inch grid more clear, so it's quicker to locate the spot that I need to be at on the page. All right, so enough talking, but thank you guys very much for showing up today, and whoever else is watching, thank you for showing up. Of course, as always, please like the stream, subscribe, of course. Please follow me on Instagram. I would really appreciate it if people would do that, and share the link to the stream. So first thing I'm going to do right now is share the link to the stream on my Facebook page. Yeah, I'm new to Instagram, Christian. It's a weird, it's a weird experience starting a new social platform. Okay. All right, so that's done. Let's get some music happening. Uh, 10% is okay too. All right. So let's get some music on here, and then we'll get started. Oh, one more thing, which is kind of crappy, is because COVID has affected worldwide production and movement of goods. In my city, this paper is no longer available. I can't buy it. So the guy I spoke with on the phone this morning said I might have to wait weeks or months. So I'm not exactly sure what to do, because I have to keep working continuously. So this piece here, you know, I have a couple of months before this one will be finished. Hopefully there will be more paper in, but the gentleman at the store was saying, yeah, there's no way of knowing when the paper will be in. I called their head office, same thing. They're like, we don't have any. So that sucks. All right. Whoops. Yeah, that's right, Christian. I'll be working on this for a while. So maybe something will come in the meantime, right? I have nothing on YouTube here except these live streams. Yeah, I just have these live streams. Cool. So I wanted to mention something. I've made a couple of errors with my grid, and I used to kind of go a little bit nuts if I made a mistake. And going, like, I'd be like, how could I make such a mistake? And so on, just admonishing myself for making a mistake. And it's a total waste of time. It accomplishes nothing. It just stresses you out. It just creates more anxiety and self-doubt and all that stuff. Just move on and correct it. There's no time to be wasted. There's nothing to be gained by kind of beating yourself up for making a little error. It literally accomplishes nothing and adds stress. So when you make a tiny little mistake, or even a big mistake, it doesn't matter. The goal is, if you're not there yet, but the objective is to just roll with it, know that you know what you're doing, and continue going on as you were. Stepping back and like whipping yourself or getting upset at yourself, or any kind of form of that. Hey, Karen, any kind of form of that is absolutely counterproductive and won't help you at all. And eventually, if you don't know it now, you'll learn it later. So I'm just trying to share with you now. Right now, I'm correcting some errors that I made. I'm not worried about it. Errors are going to be made. You know, there's a place at the table for errors and mistakes. Hey, errors, come on in. You know they're going to show up anyway, so you may as well just make them comfortable when they arrive, and that way you'll be more comfortable when they arrive. Anyway, just my 2 cents. You can see I'm fixing up the grid and stuff like that. It's because I made a mistake, and like, okay, so fix it. The part that I'm working on right now is just something I forgot to do. Man, lots of talking going on over here. Yo, John. You gotta get sleep. Sometimes sleep doesn't come easy, though. Hope you're doing well. I spoke with Jude yesterday, by the way, John. Oh? He had the same idea I did. So I told him great minds, right? That's okay, Ray. You don't have to stay. Yeah, John, it's pretty cool. No, of course he hadn't mentioned it. He's just got to get through each thing that he's doing one at a time. It's probably a smart way of doing it. You don't get around to it. Sometimes they get upset. So I probably shouldn't be mentioning it to you, but he didn't tell me not to. Yeah, well, of course, he's going to be interviewing you, hopefully, so that's really cool. Ray, we're going to be doing another marathon sometime. Oh my God, it's 11 o'clock. That's right, John. If it happens, it happens. Was yesterday bliss? Anyway, saying today, even if I'm not listening, you're a rebel. So guys, I just wanted to mention one thing is that sometimes I end up having a line down and the line isn't quite correct. So I throw down another line on the page and that line is correct. And then sometimes I move on with the drawing. And then like 20 minutes later, I come back and I've got these two lines, the incorrect one and the correct one. And I don't know which one is the right one anymore. So as soon as you lay down the line that you want, and there's like a fuzzy or incorrect line nearby, get rid of that line. Because when you come back to it, if you don't get rid of it right away, you're just going to have to like make another set of actions to determine which line is correct, and it's just a waste of time. Hey, Nancy. You can interrupt anytime, boss. Yo.
Do you have access to Jones?
Internet?
No, to get down there.
No.
No. But do you remember what they did last time when they went downstairs and did stuff? Were they in the meter room or something?
Who?
Café.
No, I have no idea that they even went downstairs.
Oh, I think they did.
No, they didn't.
Oh, okay.
Why are they here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, to my knowledge, they did not go downstairs, but of course, obviously, my memory is not what it used to be. And she's on Telus, I'm pretty sure. She's not even on Shop. Yeah. internet is screwed up, and Shaw is there to fix it. And yeah, come in.
The meter room. Did they get to the meter room last time?
I have no idea what they did last time. As far as I know, they were just here
I thought they went
futzing with the cord.
I'll call Leo. Can Leo
If he needs access to a room, you've got to call Leo.
Yeah.
Okay. I used to hang out, gang out. Yeah, we used to gang out because we were a gang roaming the streets of Vancouver, knocking over newspaper boxes and setting cars on fire. Anyway, the internet guy's here, and everybody's having a good time. So I'm just going to then take a break. So yeah, when you're laying down lines and you have a correction, please immediately erase the old incorrect line, or it's going to screw you up later. So and electrical is really great because it's kind of like the unpencil. So if you have a big blurry area and you go over here and you go over here, you've got this nice straight line right down the middle. So it sort of works to get you the line that you want, but I'm having a hard time with this curve right here. 9, 8. Wow, this is tough. There we go. Perfect. All right, much better. Listening to a bunch of music and chilling. Yeah, today it's Project Lazarus for me, John. Also, if you guys happen to buy an electric eraser, always put it on your desk. Never leave it on your table or like at the edge here, because if it falls on the floor, this eraser is about $30, so it's a bit expensive. But if it falls on the floor, the shell will probably crack and the motor may not work. Yeah, it's not like I have any personal experience dropping and breaking my eraser. All right, I'm just gonna stop and take a break here. Yeah, Cryo Chamber just released something new today, apparently. So check that out. Yeah, if you guys don't know, if you go on Bandcamp, if you guys have not discovered Bandcamp, you gotta go check that place out. There's all kinds of great music. And it's all independent. So the really good thing about independent music is that, of course, you can communicate directly with the artists if you want to, which they would love. And for live streams like this, Twitch and Reddit and, of course, YouTube are coming down heavy with copyrighted, licensed, big company music. So I can play Project Lazarus here and it's fine. I'm not going to get, YouTube doesn't recognize it. And these are the small independent artists that are really, they're making unprocessed, actual music, right? So you're going to find like an infinite variety of amazing creative people. Yeah, I'm just going to sit down for 2 minutes and take a break. Mm. Okay. All right, back to work. All right, so it's 11:18. I had a little bit of a break. It's Tuesday, November 24th. Oh, so that means in 1 month it will be Christmas Eve, 2020. Lord knows what will happen between now and then. More Blissmonkey's Creativity Club, that's for sure. So I don't know if you guys are interested. I was thinking of doing a short 4-hour drawing marathon on Christmas, just to hang out. If there's anyone that doesn't have family to spend time with, I was going to do 4 hours here. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in a 4-hour Christmas Day drawing marathon. Again, the purpose is not to interrupt anyone's Christmas Day, but if you're like us, we are just going to be here on our own. We're not going to be visiting anybody. Usually for Christmas, we go to the States and spend time with family, but of course our border is closed to the States, and we're not going to be going anywhere. So we're putting up some decorations for Christmas, and we're going to be here. So if anyone is interested on will there be turkey? No, there will not be any turkey. There will be drawing. You can draw a turkey if you like. Yeah, you can. We'll just be drawing. support turkeys, save the turkeys, hashtag vegan. So yeah, anyway, let me know if you're interested in a Christmas Day 4-hour drawing marathon for everyone on Reddit to come and hang out if they're at home alone during COVID, because that would suck. All right, so I'm going to get back to work. Phone ban. Send Kay some cold medicine. All right, cheers. Cheers, John. Karen, you sick? Yeah.
Any like cable connector in here? I can plug it in. Is there a setup notice?
So the only thing there is a phone jack over here. That's all there is this phone jack right there.
Okay, thank you.
There's no other cable connector.
Yeah, just checking.
I looked. I already looked. Gee. 728. So this goes here. F 26, 27. F. F. No. E.5. E.526. E.5. 26. Did I go over too far? I. Oh yeah. Way too far. Mild cold symptoms. I have to go get tested for C19 isolate in my room now. Oh, sorry to hear about that. One. C. Okay, so I made a huge mistake. Oh, that's why. All the work I have to erase. I made a 1-inch error. Now I have to erase a bunch of work. That's what you get attention. That's what you get. So frustrating. So C is here. Massive mistake. Well, in my own defense, in my own defense, I usually don't do this while talking to people online. It's the first time I've ever done it, this stage. You got to be careful, concentrate. If you're doing a live stream, check and double check because, you know, stuff happens. Here we go. What a bummer. What a bummer. Kind of a disaster. Okay, let's try this again. Fine. Seven. Six. Five. 4. 3 is at G. Hey, what's going on? Oh, for fuck's sake. I've measured everything wrong. Did I? Yeah. Yeah, I measured it wrong. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I've completely measured everything wrong. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four. Well, maybe not. Let's see here. Looks like I have 3 G. Yeah, I have. This goes down. What's going on? Well, I'm confused. I've done something wrong. So G. So 1, 2, 3 times 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I had it right. So I had it right? Oh. Okay. I have no idea what's going on right now. Why is this C? I'm totally confused. discovered what my problem is. I mean, not my problem, because I have too many problems to talk about, but the problem on this is that I have my numbers on the graph are different than the numbers on this one. The reason for that is because I changed the photo and I didn't change the numbers. Brilliant. Forget how to add numbers. This sucks. Well, yeah, mistakes, they happen, right? I mean, it's not an off day. Mistakes are more than welcome. you know, it's all part of learning stuff. It's funny, you know, like there's like you have this expectation about how you want to go, how you want things to go, how you expect things to go, and they don't go that way. And like this is just general talk, but there's always some kind of weird, funky opportunity there, and if you just keep an open mind, maybe you'll find out what it is. So oftentimes there, like when I was on council, for example, so I was on council, president of the council for all of these buildings. There's 9 buildings, 180 units. I was on council for almost 5 years as president, almost, I think, 4 years. And there were always problems and setbacks. And what happened like 90% of the time was that the problem and the setback, if you just remained chill, proved to be a bonus, like advantageous for this or that or the other thing. So at first, when I was on council, I'd be like very reactionary when things didn't go the way they were expected to go. And then I learned that, well, the way things end up turning out has nothing to do with how I reacted, but instead of how we utilized the situation to our advantage. And sometimes it's just remaining calm and seeing what's happening. All of a sudden, like it goes from being something that was expected and you wanted it to go this way and that you thought that that was good to it went another way, and it actually turned out much, much better. There was a whole new opportunity was created, a whole new situation developed, and so, you know, this is like on the surface it's a setback, right? Because like how could you not see it that way? But there is a way of looking at it where something new has been introduced, something unexpected, and so now I have to go online and look how to figure out numbers and get them into Illustrator because I can't remember, it's been so long since I've had to do this. And I'm going to guess that there's something there for me to utilize that will make my life easier or someone else's life easier. So I'm just going to wait and see because this is how new stuff comes in. It comes in an unexpected way, in a way that seems like, what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, it just shakes things up a little bit. So I don't mind. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. All right. So it's noon. It's time to take a break, so we'll just take a quick break. I'll be right back. How do I fix this? So it's kind of a dull day around here because I have to figure out how to use numbers as Illustrator CS3. figure out how to use numbers again. And it's pretty boring. Boring stuff. Yeah, this is old school stuff. Putting type on a pad. Oh man, I used to dig into this. You can see all the little tabs I have on the top of the book here. Everything. I used to dig into this deep. I don't think that's going to help. All right. How do I ungroup these guys? Well, just going to try my best. What I have. So that goes to 24. This way. You got to get a Creative Cloud subscription. Preferences, grids, and guides. You know what? I bet they have a method of producing numbered letters grids. Of course, they probably do. I'll have to look into that. See? 21 is here. Yeah. Hey, Axe. Okay. No. Yes, 10 to 9. 9 to 8. 8 to 7. 6. 6 to 5. Yes, here we go. All right, problem solved. Hope you're doing well, Ak. Today's been kind of a crazy day for me. I had my grid set up wrong, so the drawing was coming out wrong. Shockers. But it's fixed now. Just takes a little bit of time and attention, and everything falls into place. Fucking doing it again. My next drawing, I'll be using the grid method. That's fantastic. just make sure you get your grid. Make sure your grid matches your page. So what I did, not that anyone's going to care, but what I did, that the root of my mistake was how I usually place my images on my page. Is I do about 4 inches from the edge, 5 inches from the top. Okay, so I go about that much, and then usually bottom there's 7 or 8 inches. 5, 7, about that. And instead of measuring 5 down from the top, I measured from the horizontal line up. And that was the beginning of my problems, because I started measuring in a totally different way. This is, to be honest with you, this is one of the problems with taking so long to finish the drawing, is I regularly forget how it is that I started measuring. And it's kind of a weird, I don't know what the word is. It's a very particular problem that I have, which I need to document everything that I do. So that at the end of 3 months, I just go back to the book and see exactly how it is that I've measured everything that came before. This is the first time I've done this, so it's a pretty significant irregularity. And so it resulted in some trouble. But what's going to happen is eventually, and I'm still waiting for it to come out, is how that is going to prove to be some kind of benefit. You just got to wait, because it always comes out somehow. A setback is not actually a setback. And so maybe we'll see what happens. It might be that I start documenting this more with more detail, each stage, or something like that. Something I should have done from the start. But from the start, I had no idea how this was going to go. So documenting it didn't seem like necessary, but now obviously it's seeming like it might be a good idea to do. Yeah, I'm just being creative, right? So the one thing I'm not going to do is worry or get upset, because life, just over half a century old now, and life has shown me that new things come in to your process through setbacks. Not just setbacks. Sometimes it's a really happy introduction, but sometimes a setback inspires you to look at something in a new way. You have to train yourself to respond to setbacks in this way. It takes a lot of training, but after a while, and you think, what, training? I don't get it. Well, the way we respond to situations is part of how we customarily deal with things. And the first thing that you have to identify is that it's not to your benefit. And so you have, right then, that's the beginning of your training. It's like, okay, so how do I deal with this in a way? And you have to do it all on your own. It's 100%. Only you know the mechanisms of your mind and your will. And the will is what's important, because your will and your mind work together. Your will is your perseverance, your persistence, and your mind is where the routines and the habits come from. And so if you can be persistent about not being super mindful about every single thing that you do, but just being aware that you don't have to freak out. And you just keep going. And eventually something will come up that you never noticed before. And then you grow. What's that? Oh. I hope my phone is charged. 4%. There it is. No, that's how it is there. Yeah, so there you go, right? Hopefully what I'm is going to be of a benefit. Acts, there is never an occasion where just getting angry or getting upset about a setback. It's just a fact, something that is in front of you, and you just be patient, wait, and see what comes of it. Modify yourself to adapt to the fact, and sometimes, and I find most often, that requires no modification at all. You just wait. You know, it all depends on what it is you're trying to do. Like, if you're trying to pass an exam, you know, obviously, if you're not getting the scores that you feel like you should be getting, then you have to modify your behavior. But if it's something outside of your control, or even, just try to remain calm and respond to things in a healthy way. Folks, it is, yeah, Stefan's doing some stuff. He's trying out pen. I'm selling him on using a grid. You have to use a grid if you don't want to, but if you get it right, it's the first time I've had this kind of problem. If you get it right, it's super amazing. Like, I've got it all sorted now, so it's just a matter, it's like lickety split. Stuff happens so fast, and you get it right the first time. Okay, so it's 12:58. It's time to go. Today was a lesson in just being cool, man. When stuff doesn't go your way, you'd be surprised how that's just an extremely biased interpretation of the facts. Like here, let me give you another example, all right? So I'm working on this big project with this whole bunch of people. And one of the folks is very significant in the success of this project. Absolutely essential individual. And like 2 days ago, he said, all right, everybody, don't talk to me. I'm taking a break. No one talk to me. And he's been doing a lot of stuff, and he's been burnt out. You know, that's what happens. You get burnt out, and you just like, I gotta get 4 or 5 days to recover. And so he said, if you want to get any messages to me, put it through these 2 other guys, and they'll talk to me. And so this guy is absolutely essential. I need to talk to him. And I sent him an email, and I sent him, this is before he said he was taking a break. I sent him an email and all this stuff. And he didn't reply. So you could get really pissed off, right? Because this dude is essential to the project. But look at what's happening is he's introducing new elements into the project, saying, well, I'm not totally backing out. Go and talk to these 2 guys. So I decided to talk to one of them this morning, and super nice guy. I hadn't really talked to him too much before, and we got into some details about this project. And, instead of getting pissed, like, this guy's not talking to me, and I got to get this done, and blah, 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 new stuff comes in, and new people come in, and that's when, like, innovation happens, and new opportunities take place, and just anything can happen. You just take it, okay, man, pass this message along, no problem, nice chatting, hey, high five, teamwork. So, if I were to choose to get vexed at not being able to communicate directly with this person, which is what I'm accustomed to, would accomplish nothing. It'd be a major setback, and I'd be grumpy. I don't want to be grumpy, so I just talk to this other guy. It's no problem. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Same thing for art. Same thing for everything. All right, 101. We're done. It's Tuesday, November 24th. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Wonder if YouTube image search will... okay, hang out together. Hang out on Instagram. Get your stuff out there. Come on back tomorrow. I'll have way more of this done by then. Inking will probably start sometime next week, though, because I have these crazy logos on the helmet to do, and they're going to take me a very long time. Because there are like 6 concentric circles making up this logo, and I have to do that twice, and they have to be perfectly symmetrical. It's a nightmare. Okay. You guys seem to be chatting. Okay, I'll go 2 more minutes. You guys can finish up your chat. All right, everybody. When there's 6 months, what are we gonna do? All right. Much love. Be safe.